Alright guys, here's an update on my turbo project. I got all this welded in, my intercooler. Let me get a better view. Intercooler's mounted. Yeah, I couldn't go along the wheel well, there just wasn't enough room, so I decided to cut just a little bit of metal out right here, and I'm actually real happy with it. But the charge pipe going into the throttle body, that's all welded and done. Coming off the turbo itself on the charge pipe, that's being mocked up right now. But yeah, there will be a clamp there. That's going to be welded. I still have to mark that. I got all these cut out. The only thing I have really on my car that's eBay is these actual 2.5-inch charge pipes and the Emusa manifold. That intercooler right there is a Greddy. But this is how you do it. You mock it up. This is the best way I found, is you mock this up right here and you tape it off with masking tape, and then you mark it right there so you know exactly where to have it welded. It's actually the best way to do it from like everything I've done. But yeah, and right here on the turbo cars, you have to weld in. You have to basically weld the bung in right about here for the intake air temperature sensor. You can't put it on the intake because I'm gonna run my intake right here. Let's see if you can see the turbo. Yeah. Yeah, my intake's gonna go right in there. Everything's being blocked, but I have to do a few more things. See, my hoses are wrapped back there. I actually, oh yeah, another thing, I actually had to cut the hood. It would not close, it would not fit, just because I have a K24 with the RBC manifold. There is like no clearance, so cut all that out. Everything fits perfect. Let's see, what else do I have to do? Oh yeah, bang the firewall out. They actually sell 2 filters for this car right here. I opted to go with the smaller one. It's a Walmart Supertech. Actually, I like them better than the Fram. The Frams are longer, but Supertech will allow me to get a better clearance on my downpipe. I had to remove the brace that was back here. It's really cheesy and thin. I don't think it did anything. I have kind of hard to see down here, but yeah, I got all this wired up, got everything routed. But if you go back here, you can barely see the wiring harness right here. That's going to be really close to the turbo, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some, I think it's DFI, it's a wire loom insulator. I'm going to put that over the back because it'll help. It says it's good for 500 continuous degrees. So that is one of the next things I have to do. I have to weld the downpipe, get all that mocked up. I haven't done that yet, but just a few more things. And then, yeah, then I'm going to run a catch can right here off the PCV. That off the intake manifold nipple is going to go to my boost gauge. This right here, that nipple, is going to go to a vacuum manifold. The vacuum manifold is going to tee off and be run from my blow-off valve and my fuel pressure regulator that I'm going to mount right here for my return system. But I'm going to do that later. This will just be basically there'll be 2, I think it has like 6 T's. It's a Blox vacuum manifold. I'm going to use that and just run 2 of them off of there. The reason why I went right here specifically is because for the boost gauge is because I want to make sure boost to the intake manifold is unhindered in case something happens to the vacuum manifold gauge. It'll only affect my blow off valve and fuel pressure regulator. Let's see. Yeah, and right here, if I can get in there, it's my wastegate line. This is a more inexpensive hose. It was, I think it was good for 500 degrees, but I insulated it and it's coming off the turbo itself. So, that's it for now. I was going to try to get a video underneath the car so you can see that I actually have like a glow shift installed. Let's see, yeah, can't really see it, but for my line you can see going there, it's coming off. It's not just teed into the block, it's coming off of a glow shift oil filter adapter. And got my turbo drain, so just a little bit more work and I'm done. I'll update again. Thanks.